Well, in our time, have we seen a songwriter more prolific? Carole King is regarded really as the most successful female songwriter of really the back half of the 20th century.
Beautiful. The Carole King musical will be at the Orpheum in April. Ahead of that, a really cool competition.
Yeah, and Joan Squires is the president of Omaha Performing Arts. Dominic Green also heads up community engagement. Is kind of what you do, Dominic.
Nice to have you here.
Yeah,
Joan,
let's start with beautiful, right? What's this like, and why are you excited to have this in Omaha?
Well, you know, a lot of people know Carole King from the Tapestry album, but she's done so much more. She was an iconic songwriter, really the songwriter of the generation. And this is the behind-the-scenes story of her life. Her husband, Jerry Goffin, their partners, Cynthia Weil and Barry Mann, wrote amazing music. You would probably know The Earth Moves, You've Got a Friend, and even Locomotion are all Carole King. And so it's the story of all of her rise to fame.
I think it was something 118 Billboard Top 100 hits, something like that, from like the 50s to the late 90s. I mean, when you look at her body of work, it's like, oh my gosh.
You have no idea she's behind this.
Yes.
And just really was really a songwriter before she became a performer.
How do they incorporate her music into the musical? Because you have seen it.
I've seen it several times on Broadway, and it's still playing there actually. And it really just shows her story, but it talks about her writing, but then it has people performing it, not just her, through her career until the very end.
Yeah, what's the idea with this competition?
So, well, have
Dominic,
Dominic
take that one down?
Sure.
So when we found out Beautiful is coming to Omaha, we decided to have a competition for local songwriters. We have several great songwriters right here in Omaha, and so we wanted to have some way to honor them and recognize their talent here. So songwriters in Omaha can apply, can register to submit a submission by the end of January, and we'll have judges that will judge their works, and we'll recognize them in a showcase on March 27th.
Let's go through some of the finer points. First of all, you see some key dates on the screen right now. So if you want to jot those down, they've also got this information on the Omaha Performing Arts website. But Dominic, this is for all ages.
All ages.
But you do break it down into a couple of categories.
Correct. We have a division for 13 to 18-year-olds and then 19 plus. And we do have submissions right now by people who are in their 60s and 70s.
And you do have the workshop prior to the deadline, so you can maybe get a little help and some tips on songwriting.
That's what the workshop's intended for, is to register for the competition and then to come to the workshop in February and get some help on your submission.
Are you hearing from songwriters right now? What's the interest been?
It's high.
High, yeah. We get 10 or so a day.
Oh, wow.
And you know, because people don't have an outlet or an opportunity to really get the exposure. They may be sitting at home writing a song. This gives them a chance both to learn and to have a much wider audience.
I just think this is awesome, because I even, you know, a friend of ours and his 13-year-old daughter who was inspired by Taylor Swift and is starting to write music and learning to play guitar, to be able to do something like this, to kind of advance that for her and everybody else who's watching. Do you have parameters based on Carole King, like the sort of music, the songs that you're looking for, what judges are going to look at?
Really, it's just, you know, there's several themes within the show of her music, and any original work that they're composing based upon the themes.
And what's the winner get in the different categories? This is a competition.
Correct. So there's going to be a winner for each category, and the grand prize is to have a cast member from the tour to record their composition on YouTube.
Wow. Well, that's cool.
That's awesome. And then some other prizes too. All of that is on omahaperformingarts.org. So the dates, the form, because you have to complete a small form when you send in your submission, all of that, the information about the workshop, all of that is online. Another musical that's certainly coming, because we don't have Beautiful until April.
April 4 through 9 is Beautiful.
But another big one is here now.
Is now.
Yeah.
It's unloaded. It's going to open tonight as The Sound of Music. And I know we'll talk a little more about that this week, but we still have tickets available. It is an iconic musical. It's the favorite music, and it's just, we're thrilled that we're going to have that at the Orpheum.
And this is a popular one. You have shows every night this week, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
Yes.
And the Orpheum Theater is in good shape right now.
It is.
We had a little bit of an issue, but it's all taken care of.
We did. We wanted to make sure our patrons were safe, so we made some adjustments in the ceiling. We had a little piece of something fall down, but it's all taken care of, and we're going to open tonight. And the best tickets actually are available tonight, tomorrow, tomorrow and Sunday. So that's the best availability. So
Where do we get those tickets,
so
Joan?
ticketomaha.com if they want to order online, or call our agents, our 402-345-0606.
Well, we're excited to have a couple of the stars from The Sound of Music are going to be here on The Blend tomorrow. So we hope you'll join us for that. But I want to circle back and make sure that everybody gets what they need to out of this contest. Because this is something you might have heard about it, but now you're looking for the finer points. So the deadline to apply is February 3rd.
Correct.
And then the workshop is on the 6th at the Holland. You've got to get all submissions in by the 27th, and then the showcase itself on March 27th, and then Beautiful is the first weekend, like April 5th?
4 through 9.
Okay, I knew I was somewhere in
You're
that
good.
window.
You're good.
Is when Beautiful, the Carole King musical, will be at the
You
Orpheum.
should really spice this competition up, and the winner has Mary Nelson sing their track for them. We record that, throw that out there, because
We can't afford her. It's
No, not
sorry.
many people can.
No, the contest
Not many
couldn't
people
afford
can.
that. You'd be like, why are submissions down this year? This is tragic.
Well, you could have a viral moment. You never know.
Okay, thank you,
Good to see
Joan.
you.
Dominic,
Thanks so
it's
much.
good
Thanks,
to have
Dominic.
you
Good
two
to see you.
here. Well, if you have to run, that's okay.